Hey guys, so I was browsing the subreddit Creepy Encounters and I found this story. I'm such a baby and I don't like to read these stories by myself, so I'm gonna make you guys listen to it with me. Okay, so it's called I Didn't Order Pizza. Sounds innocent enough. Okay, here we go. This happened quite a while ago when I was home alone with just my dog. Even after all this time, I'm still sure that what happened was really strange and I have no idea what the man actually wanted. So I was watching TV one night at about 11 p.m. when I heard a car pull up outside and the engine shut off. I figured it was obviously a neighbor, but my nosy dog had to go to the window and have a look. He kind of messed up the blinds when he went to look, so I had to get up to fix them. When I did, I noticed a car parked on the street across from my house and my neighbor's house. I couldn't really make out any details, but it looked like the driver was still sitting in the car. But honestly, I didn't really think anything of it. I got a drink and went back to watching TV. About 15 or 20 minutes passed, and then out of nowhere, I thought I heard tapping on the door. Not a knock, it was much lighter and very quiet. My dog had set up to look at the door and I paused the TV when the same tapping then started on the window. I opened the blinds a little and saw a man standing there. Oh crap. Guys, I'm starting to get freaked out. So drop in the comments if you think that she opens the door or not in part 2. I couldn't make out his face properly and he immediately walked back to the door and started tapping at it again. This may not sound very frightening and I'm not sure why, but I suddenly had a really awful feeling. I felt absolutely terrified and I had no idea why. I don't know why she's so confused about why she would be terrified. Like, I would be terrified. Who wouldn't be terrified? The tapping at the door never stopped, but something in my head was saying if I opened the door to him, then something really bad was gonna happen. I went upstairs to open a window to ask what he wanted. It felt a lot safer to do it this way. He said in a really quiet voice that he was delivering pizza and told me how much it cost. I felt so stupid for being frightened and told him that I didn't order a pizza. I figured he was just speaking quietly and knocking lightly so that he didn't disturb my neighbors. My dog had followed me upstairs and at this point he was growling, but that's really not unusual for him. I was trying to calm my dog down when the man downstairs told me that he had the correct address and I better get downstairs now and open the door to pay what I owed and collect my food before it gets cold. I was really confused because I most definitely didn't order any food and I began telling him that again when I noticed that he didn't have a pizza. He wasn't carrying anything at all. I told him again that he had the wrong address and he got really angry. He just kept telling me to open the door. He was going between angry and sort of trying to persuade me to go back downstairs. I asked him where the pizza was and he said that he was holding it. It was really dark, but he definitely didn't have anything in his hands. My dog was freaking out at this point and the stranger had turned into a broken record. Come downstairs, open the door, come downstairs, open the door. All the noise must have alerted my neighbor who did open his front door. At that point, the man didn't say a word but practically ran across the street to the car that I heard pull up a while ago. He went back to the car empty-handed. I have no idea what he wanted, but he certainly wasn't a delivery driver. What really freaked me out is that my dog is a very large breed and the man saw him through the window and that didn't deter him at all. It seems even stranger and less random that he actually drove to my house as though he planned on showing up. And then the story just ends there. So, do you guys think that that was really a delivery driver? Obviously not. And I am so glad that the OP trusted their gut because if they would have opened that door, I really don't know what would have happened. And honestly, I don't even want to know. So guys, I want to start reading more of these creepy stories because they're so interesting and they keep me on the edge of my seat. And I like this subreddit because they have a lot of creepy stories without getting too scary, which is really nice for babies like me. Okay, guys. So, I want to start doing more of these creepy stories. So drop if you have any creepy encounters in the comments, and I'll actually be picking a few comments to read in some upcoming videos. So if you have any creepy stories, make sure you drop them in the comments. Also, guys, these are some of my favorite picks that I've made over the last month. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. And I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.